From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Detroit Lions and the Indianapolis Colts. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Lions.
First down, and they go right back to it. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready, set!
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go! Like it. Ready!
They go again with Taylor. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And what a hit there. Alex, she paced the press for moving the chains that time.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go!
In motion right is to Slaw. First down, play action. He rolls to his right. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. just like that.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
60 Bison, 60 Viking, 18. 18 runner.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing from the gun here. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. In motion right is to Slaw. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Tie game. Here comes 4th and goal. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This is taken in at the 13.
as guilty as anyone, so hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
On first down, it's Richardson. Buying some time right. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The 8-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. That one right down the middle. And the Colts tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw to begin this drive. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throwing again on second and 10. Downfield, and Gfssl has it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They go play action on first down. Headed out right. Complete out to the right. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 2nd and 5. Gibbs now from the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
Kate, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Going to the ground again on first. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Screen here for Gibbs. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a second quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Now Richardson to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down throw here from Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down Colts.
And the Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Pass it down close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for the Colts. First down. 1st down and goal to go.
70, Timberwolves. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Rocco leading.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to throw. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
They'll throw, third and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He feels this at the 18. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Play action with Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Let's go now. 70.
To throw, Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Complete to Jonathan Taylor. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Ready.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
19 tight. 19. Ready. Cougar 19.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Clock isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's 4th down.
The Colts are ready for the punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Trap 60. 79 Broncos.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Lions readying for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. And this is lofted deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. That is so heads up, Brock. He saw someone jump, took the free play deep, and as a result, gets him a much bigger play than that penalty would have. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go. Start. Deputy Lions.
To the air on his 1st down. Richardson escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead just before halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 21.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock down. Has a hole left, room to run. There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through.
The kick is good. That will tie the game, 28-all.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
Starting the third with Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 70 Timber.
Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Complete to A.J. Brown. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
3rd
7.
down, they need 7.
Let's go. Bronco and Trey. 19 Lions.
Air it out on 3rd. He's caught. He's got Brown. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, go.
Play action. It's Richardson. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's the long back on the handoff. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Richardson on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for Detroit. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's completed right side. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. You're going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback,
has room down the left sideline. Take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
42. Lions 28.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 37.
So 30-16, no problem for them as they get the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing now off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Colts take over first.
Well, we all
and
remember
10
they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown. And now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it. But when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the
He
line.
was brought down by Jack
This is one of those
Kaiser.
situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Richardson to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A 28-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Panther 6.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Cougar 19.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Let's go now. 18, 5 in. Cowboy 80.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete to number 80. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready, set.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Back. 19, Tiger, 19.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making a 3-score game in the 4th. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Colts 49. Lions 28.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They're drawing up for him. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And this one is launched downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Taylor. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Taylor again. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
5 plays straight ahead. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the